This is old and it doesn't matter, so I'm gonna go over it again and hopefully use this wax. We're just gonna see what happens when I lay color over it. I think every time I start making something, it's kind of like exploring what a material will do. And it's just like learning about the potential of all these materials in order to like systematically understand what things will do, so I can be really intuitive and spontaneous and just like make for how I'm feeling at the moment. So the process, I guess, is just play. I don't really tell people this that much, but I use coffee in almost every single work that I do, because I just love that it creates like a natural sepia, and it also has like a different sort of density, so it always sits differently with the stuff. I started researching Yves Klein, and that sort of led, I was looking at his fire paintings. I was doing all these crazy burn things, like taking metals, and I was using this oxyacetylene, which is this incredibly powerful, just like oxidized tank that I melted through steel. This is like melted through a nail, several bottle caps, pieces of glass and fiber, just a bunch, and a chain. I wouldn't even consider myself strictly a painter, because I'm embedding, you know, like things that I've welded. I'm taking photos and playing with that too. I'm painting on photographs. Film has been so interesting to me recently, because I think about the experience of art more and more, and I'm realizing like a lot of the things that I do in painting, it's about the actual action itself. So far for film, what I've been doing is like, I'll create one of these liquid bases and I'll tilt the canvas and I'll put the camera right next to it so you can watch all of the colors like gliding by. There's all these different techniques in marbling, and there's this one that I'm particularly fond of. It's called the Spanish wave, where you kind of like, it looks like there's a wave underneath like all the marbling that moves around it. And so I've been finding ways to actually do that in Photoshop, all the things that I can't do with the materials that I have. I don't know, it feels weird and like a little strange to not actually be physically handling things, but it also has its natural beauty too. Sarah Lawrence obviously is giving me the resources I need. One of my best friends from back home, he decided to go to RISD and I decided to come here, and he's visited me here several times, and he's always, you know, expressed the envy that he has with the amount of space that I have and how I'm just able to explore my own aesthetic. So I feel really lucky. You know, I wonder like, what are they doing in art school? And I try and emulate some of their practice, but at the end of the day, I'm really just doing what I want to do, and I'm learning more about what interests me in art.